There's something special about this time of year. As the days grow warmer and the evenings stretch a little longer, there's a quiet anticipation in the air. With Pesach just around the corner, I like to ease into the preparation slowly, a little task each night after work, leaving the quote-unquote heavy lifting for Sundays. Because I started slowly a few weeks ago, I did do a tiny bit of spring cleaning as well along the way in certain spaces in my home. It's not about turning the house upside down, it's about organizing and refreshing the spaces that I normally wouldn't do at any other time. In this week's video, we'll be doing some Passover planning, cleaning, and organizing. Come along as I get ready. Let's roll up our sleeves and let's get prepping. After putting the kids to sleep at night, I take a few small moments to unwind and organize myself. About 3 weeks or so before Pesach, I create my guest list, my menu plan, and my shopping list, just so that I can have it all set up for me so I'm not frazzled last minute. I'm going to be just taking a few short minutes to myself, get all of that sorted out, and then get started on my night. Once my menu plan is all set up, I use this master Passover grocery list to check off all the things that I need, which makes the planning process so much easier and smoother. I use it to make my detailed grocery list, and it helps me avoid forgetting important items and saves me so many extra trips to the grocery store last minute. Now that the plan is set, I can focus on getting my home ready for the holiday. I choose one small task to do each night after work. I started by tackling my kitchen sink cabinet. While it's not a place where we keep any chametz, it definitely needed a refresh and a restock. I wipe everything down to get started and organize the space. These organizers and bins just make my heart happy. The visual is so neat and beautiful. I've had this for so many years. They just clean very easily. Going to be washing them with some soap and water, drying them really well, restocking everything, and placing them back onto the sink. I love watching cleaning videos where they have the sound on and you could hear all of the, I guess, the shakes, the moves, the swipes. I hope that you guys enjoy them as well, so I included a little bit over here for you to enjoy. You will generally find two different types of colors in terms of sponges in an Orthodox kosher kitchen. One is blue and yellow in my case. These are Shabbat sponges. We have different colors for separating milk and meat in the kitchen. Many people have so many different customs when it comes to Pesach, even within my own family. For instance, my in-laws have a special set of kitchen towels for Pesach, while my parents simply wash their usual ones and use them for Pesach. Let me know in the comments below what your family does. Any interesting or unusual traditions that we may have not heard of. On this particular night, as you can tell, I'm refreshing my kitchen towel drawer. I'm taking everything out, giving everything a very good wipe, refolding things, and just placing it all back to where they belong. This past Sunday, I decided to tackle my kids' bedrooms, making sure there's no hidden Chametz from Purim hiding in their drawers, and there definitely were a few surprises. I like to get started in my girls' room for Passover cleaning when I'm actually doing the bedrooms because they're just more tidier. There's less to tackle in here, so I always like to do this first. I'm going to be stripping the beds, changing the sheets, but more than that, today we're going to be changing out Miriam's mattress. Her mattress is the oldest one that we had in this house. The mattress that we got for her originally was from the previous owner of our last house. And I don't even know how long they had it for. I know, don't judge us. And we just decided to keep it. Didn't want to spend money on changing it. But it was a big mistake. You know, she deserves to sleep on a good mattress. This room is actually where we keep our guests when we have like more than one guest sleeping. And I want them to feel comfortable. But more than that, I want my daughter to feel comfortable, who actually sleeps on this mattress every single night, because it's so important. We spend a lot of time in our beds. So we're going to be doing that today. Thank you, Birch, for sponsoring this portion of the video. We started off by stripping the bed, and as you can see, it's a pretty old mattress. So I definitely enlisted the help of my husband, who was home at that time. We got rid of it and placed this new one in. It is definitely so comfortable, so soft, and it comes together very quickly and easily. For those of us with very busy lives, this is so quick. You go online to their website, you choose which mattress you want, and with the click of a few buttons, you get to choose your mattress. They ship it straight to your door, all packaged in a box, deflated, and then you just cut everything open and poof, you have a mattress at your house. Birch mattresses are made with fiberglass-free materials such as organic cotton, organic wool, and 100% natural latex. This time around, we went with their Birch Luxe natural mattress that comes with a plush Euro top, which makes it so comfortable and luxurious. When you get your Birch mattress, you get 3 months, so 100 nights of where you can try out the mattress, see if it is the right fit for you, but I'm sure you're going to love it. Miriam has been so happy with this change. The best part is that Birch delivers straight to your door. They even offer a service where they can pack up your old mattress and set up your new one if you would like that also. We have been loving our Birch mattresses. If I haven't mentioned, we already have 3 of them. This is our 3rd one, and I think you would love them as well. So definitely check out birchliving.com/Sonia's Prep to get 20% off of your mattress. Before going to bed on another weeknight, I decided to finally tackle my head coverings. For way too long, I've kept them all in this one huge, big, disorganized box. And as you can imagine, it is very disorganized, messy, and impractical because I can never find anything. It was definitely time for a change. I got these bins in Target. This is the size that I'm working with, 10 by 10 by 6, but there are different varying sizes. I'm gonna try to attempt to take this off. I took this one off of here, it just looks nicer, and I'm gonna put it in my closet. So let's do this. Okay, it's done. This is how I'm gonna put it away in my closet. So here, let's take it down and I'll show you what I did. In here I have all of my like long pre-ties. I just rolled them up and I stacked them in here. And over here I have my fancier ones on the bottom that I don't usually wear on a regular everyday basis, and the ones that, these are like the regular pre-ties that I don't really wear so much. So they're in this bin. So I'm just gonna put them like this and save some space. Here I have all of my like beanies and little hats, and over here I have for my fall my little headbands and all of that. And that's it. Now it's all nice and organized, and I'm so excited that I finally got this done. So this is what it looks like now in my closet with the rest of my stuff. My Ziploc bag drawer also needed a refresh. Plus, I also wanted to change a few things up. So on this particular night, I did just that. I ordered a few organizational items off of Amazon and got to work. I wanted to create a space where my children can easily access anything they need when packing their snacks or lunches for school instead of running around to different drawers. This was just all in one space and spot for them. This little upgrade has definitely made our mornings so much smoother. My spice drawer was next on the list. It needed a very good clean. And while we don't use this drawer at all for Passover, I still wanted to refresh the space that really needed it. I wiped down the drawer, which wasn't as easy to do, surprisingly, with the vacuum. I always see these videos how they take out their vacuum and everything gets sucked up. Didn't work here. I still needed to wipe everything down. The spices then all get refilled and wiped down. This just gives me so much pleasure seeing the spices filled, clean, and organized. Now it's time to organize the silverware drawer. I bought this new drawer organizer that keeps things really nice and neat. This is the third drawer organizer that I bought from this company. I just use this for my utensils, for my meat silverware, and I bought this one for our Shabbat silverware. I've actually linked most of the items that I'm using today in the description box below. If you are interested in any of them, check it out below. We have a strict policy in our home that there is no food allowed upstairs, and from all of your comments on my previous Passover videos, I'm not the only one. It just really makes the cleanup for Passover so much easier and smoother. But nonetheless, this year we found some hidden treats in their drawers. The kids took all of their snacks out of their rooms and placed them in the pantry where they can happily access them. We normally actually go through all of the baskets before the kids claim theirs from the Purim fiasco, but this time around, Purim was on Friday night, so it was virtually impossible to do so. So as you can see, my son put a very cute disclaimer on his box where he's placing that into the pantry. As my kids are getting older now, I found that I'm able to delegate more tasks to them, especially at this time of the year, whether it's going through their drawers or organizing their wardrobes or swapping out their seasonal clothes from our storage bins. It's definitely a welcome upgrade that they're able to do so much more in the house. And I find that if they organize their drawers and closets on their own, they tend to keep them neater for a longer period of time, which is better than I find if I would just do it for them. We finish each room with a good vacuum and mop to leave everything feeling fresh and clean. About 2 weeks before Passover starts, we shop with our lists in hand. I really dislike having anything from Pesach left over because I know I'm just generally not going to use it. So I try to be very mindful with what I buy. I take a few minutes to unpack everything, place the eggs away, place the rice away. This is the rice that our rabbi allows us to use as Sephardic Jews on Passover. Even though it doesn't have a kosher for Passover certification, it is not enriched, which would render it not kosher for Pesach. So all we have to do is clean it one time, a minimum of one time, according to my rabbi. Some people say 3 times, but I'm unpacking this, putting it into my rice container, and I will be cleaning it in a few short days before Passover begins. Shai is usually the one to tackle the pantry organization. We have a running joke in our family that I am terrible at figuring out where things go, so it's a task he happily handles. Well, at least some of the times.
So I do the bottom already.
Mama,
You do this.
Oh gosh, I don't want to do this one.
That's what.
So as you can see, everyone plays a big role in making a smooth transition into Pesach, which is a huge help in such a busy household. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss any of my Jewish homemaking, holiday prep, and Shabbat recipe videos. Wishing you and your family a joyous and peaceful Pesach from my family to yours.